What is up, everyone? Today we're back doing yet again another video. Today I am showing you all my Funko Shop exclusives. So let's waste no time and get straight to the video. Okay, so as I always said, I'm going to be showing you all my Funko Shop exclusives today. So let's go ahead and get into this. For the most part, I only have pops. I do have one item that isn't a pop. I'll show you that first. And that is the Freddy Funko Vinyl 2-pack. This is really cool. This was limited to 3,000 pieces. If I'm not mistaken, this is still up if you want this. I think this is still on the website. I could be wrong about that. But I picked this one up pretty much immediately because I really like this one. I mainly really like this Freddy. This one's okay, but I really like this one. This one's the one that made me buy it. But this was for the 20th anniversary. And on the back, it shows you a picture of Freddy Funko on the rocket, and then a picture of Funko HQ. I like the colors they did for the box. How it has the blue on the background, the different shades of blue. And then on the sides, it's like all brown. Has like a brown color. You can see the 20th 20 years anniversary sticker now. Limited 3,000 pieces. I'm happy I got this one. I think this is my only limited my only limited item, unless you want to count the the comic book Rocket and Star-Lord, the PX Previews exclusive, and then Constantine, but they're made in such big normals, they're not even that limited, so I don't really count those. But the Freddy Funko Vinyl 2-pack. Slide this on over. So let's continue. Let's continue with these ones while we're on the subject of Funko. So this next one is probably my second favorite fantastic plastic I own. You probably already know what it is. This is Salty. This is really awesome. I really love this pop. Once again, I pretty much got these really quickly after they went up because 2 out of the 3 I really liked. You already know what the other 2 are now that I said that, but 2 to 3 I really liked. This one and the next one, and the other one I've actually do like now. I like him a lot more than I used to. I think he looks better in person. But sticking to the topic of Salty, this one's really cool. I like this one. It's like a sailor, seagull sailor. I love how he has like the little cigar thing. He has like a little paper made hat on the back, and I like the attire he's dressed in. It looks really nice, and the tattoos as well. Once again, this was the 20th anniversary. But this one's really cool. I like the backdrop or background or whatever you want to call it on this box. Very cool pop. Happy I got this one. So moving on, you already know what this next one is probably. They're a bit dusty on the top. I need to clean these ones off a little bit. But there's Frank Von Wiener. This one is my third favorite out of the Scholastic Plastics I own. Really like this one. This is the other one I was really wanting to get. This one and Salty. Once again, I love the background. I love how it shows a hot dog there. I love the idea they had for this one. How he's like a hot dog man with the holding the ketchup bottle like as if it's like a blaster or something. This one's really funny. I like this one. I don't think this was a Scholastic Plastic. I think this one's a new one. These 3 are newer characters except for the next one. If you don't know, these figures were originally titled Scholastic Plastic figures, and they were original bobbleheads. Oh, wait a minute. Huh, I never know that. They have a ketchup on him. But, these were titled as Scholastic Plastic figures. And, they stopped calling them Scholastic Plastic figures because I guess somewhere in the United Kingdom or something like that, Britain, something like that, Scholastic means something else there, so because of that they're getting tons of complaints, so now they're titled Fantastic Plastic, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why now they're being called that, even though some of the boxes it still says Scholastic Plastic. But moving on to our next character, this one's really good. These all have mint boxes. This is Fin du Chomp. This one, when I first saw this one, I wasn't too terribly interested in it. It didn't look that interesting to me. Love the background. I have how it says "Bite Me," and like the logo right here. I think this one was a Scholastic Plastic character. But anyway, I wasn't too terribly interested in this one. I only wanted the other two, but I figured I might as well get all three of them. Get the bundle that comes with all three of them, and have all three of them together. And now that I actually have this one's so much better. I really like this one. I love how on the softboard there's like a bite on the softboard. I'll show you. Let me take this out of the box. This one behind it on his swimsuit, swim trunks, so if we want to call them. There's like some sunglasses. I really love the detail. Here is this one out box. There's the sunglasses right there. A lot of people tend not to notice that detail for some reason. I love the necklace stays on with the shark tooth there. Beach bum. But this one is overall a great figure. I'm happy I got this one. So happy I got him now. So let's move on to our next character, which is we're gonna begin a bit seasonal here. You probably know which it is. This is, I'm trying to figure out which one. Here we go. This is the one I'm looking for. Here we go. This is Flaky. This one is my favorite Fantastic Plastic they've made. I love how he's holding a hammer behind him, and how he's holding a candy cane. This one reminds me of Looney Tunes. I think it's because of like that big smile and the cigar. He looks, besides that smile, somewhat innocent on the front, but then he's just holding that like cartoonish hammer behind him. This one's funny. I like how they have like the yellow stain underneath him on the box. And once again, I like how it shows the background, how it shows the trees and snowflakes. There's Flaky right there. This one is by far my favorite Fantastic Plastic they have made. Really cool. So moving on, this is my last Fantastic Plastic I own. After this, they're all pretty much licensed. But this one is, you already know which one it is. Igor Elf. This one, once again, this one's similar to the Fin du Chomp. When I first saw images of Fin du Chomp, I wasn't a big fan of it. But now that I actually own this one, it looks a lot better than I thought it did. So I'm happy that I did get this one. I like how it has the broken lights on the background. Igor Elf. I think this one and Flaky were originally Scholastic Plastic characters. I could be wrong, but I think they were. Once again, these two are part of the 20 years anniversary. This one's really funny. These ones remind me of the Psycho Elf and Psycho Santa. This one reminds me of that. Those ones. Don't have those ones. It would be nice if I did, but I don't. So, moving on to my last, I missed this one, Funko character. Jeez, these are dusty. This is the 8-bit Freddy Funko. This one's really cool. Happy I got this one. Funko Shop exclusive. This is not a part of the 20th anniversary. I don't think none of these Western ones I have are part of the fun anniversary. And the reason this one has a different sticker is because this one, I guess whenever Funko does the 12 Days of Funko, the first pop before it starts and the next pop after it starts gets these stickers. I noticed maybe they just make so many stickers per year that they have some left over, so they slap them on these ones. But I tend to notice that when the first pop, the pop that releases before the 12 Days Funko starts, and the one that releases after tends to have these stickers. But this one released, I think it was right before of 2017. So this is a bit of an older one. See, yeah, 2017. Also that's how you can tell when they were made. Typically that'll be the year, if I remember, month and day, if I remember properly. But yeah. This one's really cool. Once again, I love how it shows the F's on the side for Funko. Really cool pop. So now moving on to our actual licensed characters. I only have 4 more. Let's start off with this one, since we're still kind of in the Christmas mood. This is probably my favorite cowbell pop they've released. Christmas Wishes Bell. This one's really cool. I'm happy I got this one. I love the stocking he's holding. I love like the little tree, the scarf, the hat. This one's awesome. I'm happy I got this one. This is excuse me. This is only my second cowbell pop I own. The only other one I own is the ECCC Flocked Good Luck Bell. Besides that, I only own 2 of them. And one thing that disappoints me about this is this one isn't completely in a mint box. For the most part, the box is pretty nice. But when they shipped it to me, if you can see right here, I don't know if you can see it on camera. You can kind of see it right here. If I can get it to show. There we go. Right there, there's like these, I don't know what you call it, but like waddle damage, I guess you could say. It's like, looks like something from like waddle that hit down and it kind of messed it up. I don't know if that's actually what happened, but that's how it was shipped to me, which is a bummer, but it's not the worst. But I'm happy I got this one. Christmas Wishes Bell. So moving on to our next one. This is our last Christmas one. This one is Buddy the Elf holding the raccoon. This one is probably my favorite Buddy. They've had a few other ones before. The only other probably elf pop I would want is Narwhal and Jovi. But I'm fine just having this one because this one was probably from one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Well, spoiler if you haven't seen it. He goes to New York and he sees a raccoon and asks if he needs a hug. And when he goes to give it the hug, the raccoon attacks it. I love the little detail they put on for the raccoon. This one looks really nice. I'm happy I got this one. I think, once again, this one's still listed. So if you want this one, I think you can still buy this one. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's still listed. Really nice pop. So moving on, I only have 2 more. We'll do this one. This one's was released a little bit longer ago than out of 2. But this one is from How to Train Your Dragon, the Light Fury. Glitter exclusive. This one's probably my favorite. I would prefer this one over the common because this one looks a lot nicer than the common. I don't know what happened with this one. When they first announced these, if I'm not mistaken, this was meant to be a Hot Topic exclusive, but now it's a Funko Shop exclusive. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe there was something about the license holder that didn't want to be released at Hot Topic or something, so they had to move it. Also, this is my only pop currently with that glitter sticker. I really love that sticker. And also, something, once again, about this one, you can kind of see there's like a line right here. This is how it's shipped to me. It looks like when they were making the box, maybe something got glued there or put there or something. I'm not sure, but overall, besides that, it has a mint box. This one's still a pretty recent one. I don't think this one's listed on the website anymore, so, but it may be, I'm not sure. I could be wrong with that, but this is the Light Fury. Okay, so this is my last Funko Shop exclusive. This is my most recent one, actually. This is probably the Lavender Bunny. There's only 2. I may get the rest of these peeps. The other one I really want is the FYE exclusive of the Blue Bunny, I'm probably gonna go get that one at the time of this video in a couple of days, but that one is really cool. But besides that, this one's my favorite. I love that color of purple they used on it. It does at first look a bit weird because of the head and the body, and the head's bigger than the body, but I'm kind of used to it. I actually really like the designs now. And also, if you don't own these peeps, something that's interesting, this isn't the interesting part, but they have a base on them. But you can't take the base off. The base is glued on them, which is interesting. But yeah, this one, it looks nice. I like the type of texture they put on it, like that kind of glitter. I don't know what you call it, like whatever they put on now, they glue down now. It makes it look nice, but it's like really simple. It's a really simple pop. But I'm happy I got this one. But that is all, if I'm not mistaken, my Funko Shop exclusives. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna try and start doing more videos now. But until the next video, I'll see you all until then. Have a great day, and just see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day.